Hi, lovelies. Welcome to Narc Free Formula. My name is Freedom, and today I'm going to talk about the silent treatment, the Narc Dark Art of giving the silent treatment. So, why do they do it? Well, narcs, sociopaths, and psychopaths are not like us non-disordered folk. Um, The rest of us, for example, if we were to give someone the silent treatment, it's usually because we have been deeply wounded, um, or we are offended, that there's something really wrong. But we are not, as I said, narcissists or sociopaths or psychopaths. They use the silent treatment for a completely different reason. It is in their hands. It's a weapon a weapon or tool of control. It allows them to. So first of all, it's a kind of passive aggressive behaviour, and it allows them to sit in silence while you absolutely spin your wheels trying to figure out what it is that you have done wrong to cause such an offence. Now, one of the great things for them, one of the great things about this is the more silent they are, the more you will speak and the more you will confess to things, thinking that that was it. That was what you did to make them upset. So they fish for information by being silent. It's all a performance for a start. First of all, they're not that easily offended. In fact, they really aren't offended by your behaviour so much as they are pretending to be offended. It is part of their act. I mean, sure, they are pathologically envious, they're jealous, they're rageful, they're toxic. But that being said, they also have a high level of disdain and they look down upon you and everyone else. So for you to actually offend them or upset them in any way, it's highly unlikely. But they will sit there and, they can do the silent treatment in the room, in the house that you're in. It can go on for days. You can walk around them, tiptoe around them for days. Or it can be, if you've separated, they can give you the silent treatment for weeks, months, years. But the irony of it is that once they decide that the silent treatment is no longer working, they'll drop it so quickly and pick up exactly where they left off or another point, wherever they want to be. They'll pick it up from there. There's no, you don't have to go back through, work through, try and understand what went wrong because there was nothing wrong in the first place. Or even if there was something wrong, they aren't willing to resolve it. They don't want to work on issues. They just want to keep you off center, confused, doubting yourself, not trusting yourself. They are so self-absorbed, so they need all of your attention on them. And the silent treatment is perfect. They can literally go about their day doing whatever they want, totally ignoring you, so they don't even have to think about you or your existence. They can do whatever they want, and you're still trying to figure it out. Giving them so much supply. That's where that whole supply and fuel comes in. I mean, how great does that feel? Treating someone like absolute crap, like something that you've just dragged in on the bottom of your shoe, and they're still going, oh, baby, please, what have I done wrong? Can I do anything for you? How can I fix this? I mean, mine actually used to say to me, beg. He used to say to me, beg. He wanted me to beg for him to talk to me, to talk to him. It's actually mind-boggling, and there's not a day that doesn't go past where I don't think, thank God that I'm out of that. I cannot believe that I even was involved with someone so self-absorbed and so self-entitled. It's just unbelievably sickening. But anyhow, So yes, look, darlings, the silent treatment is just part of their game. Don't buy into it. Don't be asking them what's wrong. Don't be, spending ages trying to figure out what's wrong, because first of all, they don't even know what's wrong, right? They don't. They honestly couldn't tell you, because they don't think about this stuff, because they don't care. They don't care. They don't want to sort it out. They don't want to know the inner workings of their mind or the dynamics of their relationship. They just don't give a shit. At the end of the day, all it boils down to is they want something from you, and they will do whatever it takes to get that something from you. They don't care if it hurts you, if it damages you, if it takes something that you need. They don't care, right? They just want what they want from you, and they will continue to use you up until the day you drop dead or drop in a heap, suicidal, mentally frail, confused, lost your marbles, end up in a psychiatric ward. I mean, they really don't care. There's always going to be another younger, dumber version of you. And that is what you need to realize. Don't waste your time worrying about why they're giving you the silent treatment. Use this time to make your plans of escape, right? And if you've gotten away from them, use this time to understand how toxic and unhealthy they are, and to get away and stay away. Because if you leave any room for them to hoover you, once they have a foot in that door, they're going to come barging back into your life when it suits them. So when they don't have supply, or when their supply they've got is running low, whatever the excuse is, they'll come back, and that's what you need to be ready for. Okay, the silent treatment is actually not the worst thing that you can get from a narcissist or a sociopath or a psychopath. Okay, these, especially the especially the sociopaths and psychopaths, are known to be homicidal. They are violent. They are dangerous. So getting ignored by them is really not the worst thing that could happen to you, but it does show you the level of self-absorption that they have, self-entitlement. The fact that your whole world is supposed to revolve around them. And if it doesn't, then you will suffer. They will make you suffer. So just say you dared to tend to the children's needs first. Well, you've created what's called a narc injury, because the narcissists are big babies and they get upset when they don't get what they want, when they want how they want it. And so, that's another reason they go and have a little sulk, purely just to teach you how to behave, teach you how to act. So the next time you even think about tending to the children first, you'll remember that, oh, the last time I did that, he gave me the silent treatment for the whole night or the next 2 days. So maybe I'll tend to his needs first, and then I'll tend to the children. And I guarantee when you do that, he'll be nice to you. Right? He'll reward you in some way, because he's training you, and that's what they do. They train, just like, I don't know, how trainers at the zoo work. Really basic and simple punishment and reward. I don't know if zoo trainers actually use punishment. That's probably not the very best choice, but anyhow, I think you get the idea of what I'm trying to say. Punishment or reward. There's kind of no, there's nothing else. As I said, they're not normal. They are personality disordered. It's not a mental health condition. It's a personality disorder. They are choosing to be this way. They are this way because of their behaviors. So the things that we do make up our personality. Okay, our actions, the way we treat people, our behaviors, all those things make up personality. So when someone's personality disordered, like the narcissists and sociopaths and psychopaths are, that shows that they think silent treatment is a good thing for a relationship, or that it's okay to beat someone up and expect them to still love you, and they still lie, cheat, do all the things that sociopaths do. And that's why we need to learn to stay away from them. Okay? All right, darlings, that's all I wanted to say. Just a quick touch on the whole silent treatment and why they do it. don't fall for it. Who cares what they're thinking? You know, half the time when they're giving you the silent treatment, they're actually just thinking about football, or, you know, the way they're going to punish you next, you know, or they're thinking about some new supplier that they're planning on chatting up, and they're trying to figure out how they're going to work that all into their life with you around. I mean, that's the other thing, actually. That's a good point. The silent treatment is often used when they do want to go and organise new supply or spend time with the new supply. So they'll often set up an argument, or, you know, it can be the tiniest little thing. You won't even know what you've done, but they have to give you something. So they always try and pick on something. You know, you looked at them the wrong way. I don't know, you spoke to their mother. You moved their socks. I mean, really, these are some of the things that I have experienced or heard of people experiencing. So it's not a stretch of the imagination just how pathetic they can be. But if they want to create a fight, they're going to create a fight. So if they want to give you the silent treatment and be able to storm out of the house so they can go and spend time with the new supply, well, then that's exactly what they're going to do. And sure, you can spend the next 6 hours at home crying and trying to figure out why he's ignoring you, or you could start researching narcissism and psychopaths and sociopaths and realize that they never get well, they like being this way, they are dangerous and they're toxic, and you deserve so much better. No one should ever have to live like this. You know, it's terrible. You just don't want this for yourself. You know, get out and stay out, get narc free and stay narc free. All right, darlings, thank you for joining me. And as I said, please subscribe. And yeah, check us out on Facebook as well. All right, thanks. Bye.